Hello guys and welcome to the Modcast for the 6th of December. I am Daz and joining us on the cast today we have Sean, Dead Rockstar. How you doing, buddy? Oh, don't do that to me. Oh, I hate you so much. Your
so
webcam
far,
froze.
Yeah, right. We so far I've been playing a lot of Doom mods last week. Far Cry 4. Most of the Doom mods I've been playing have been total conversions though and source ports. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Played some of the mods that have been on the list for us to talk about today.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nice. What about you, Med?
I've been playing Fake Factory's new cinematic mod, 2013.
That's surprising, really. I had never guessed that you'd be playing that. See, only the people that tuned in live are going to get that joke, but okay.
Yeah. A lot of inside jokes today.
Yeah. Sorry, carry on.
And it took a lot of my time
Go on.
because I was playing with 30 FPS or below because I had to give my NASA computer back to NASA.
Nice. And joining us today from the No More Room in Hell development team, we've got David Mead. How's it going, David?
It's going all right. How about yourself?
Yeah, could be better at the moment, you know. Having a few tech issues.
What have you been playing, David? What besides No Room in Hell? You know, no one cares about that mod.
Let's
what
see.
other mods?
I've been playing a lot of Hearthstone. That's kind of a big thing right now.
Yep.
Other than that, I've been kind of busy with a lot of work. Haven't
Nice.
really had time much for many games.
Yeah,
Freaking mom.
Oh, Insurgency. I guess that's kind of related to a mod. Been playing that a lot recently.
consider that a
The
mod.
standalone. I'm
Cool.
digging it. It's like it's what I always kind of wanted out of like a mix between like Counter-Strike and data feed source.
yeah, I hear a lot of good things about that game. I haven't tried it yet.
It's really nice because it's not a hardcore simulation, but it's kind of realistic.
Yeah, it's got that nice little touch of realism that you want.
So what do
The
we got
awesome thing
for your-
is that you don't see that you have killed somebody. You don't see the feed.
Yeah.
You just
Interesting.
have to look on the score tab. And sometimes if you play some kind of different team-oriented game type, you won't even see if you actually killed someone
Yeah.
in game because it
So-
only counts the team actions.
Okay, yeah. It's such a simple change, but it's got massive ramifications to how you actually play the game, I guess.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So we got mod of the year recommendations going on the list. We got a long list, so we got to keep on that.
Yeah, we should get to it, I suppose, if we're going to keep this show short.
Darren, what are your mod of the year recommendations?
Well, I voted on 3 so far. I did Misery for Stalker, which one was it? Call of Pripyat. Misery is a kind of realism, hardcore survival mod. It's absolutely brilliant, very high quality. What else did I choose? Renegade X, which we did last month's show on. I've been really enjoying that. Been playing that quite a bit since the Modcast. That's a really nice game. Enjoying that a lot. And the third one was... Oh my god, what was it? I'm completely blanking right now. Sean, you tell us yours and I'll see if I can remember what it was.
Oh man, Renegade X. I had to vote for that too so far because I'm lame. Cry of Fear, Nightmare House 2, digging that. No one voted for. I'm sorry, D-Med, but no one voted for No More Room in Hell. So no one voted for that. A handful here and there. You know, I wish there was a list too because I voted for a good handful, but I can't remember all of them either. Oh, Brutal Doom.
Yeah.
Brutal Doom. I voted for that too. Yeah.
Nice.
How about you, Tomas?
I didn't vote it for what's it called? It was not Misery, something Alpha.
Oh, Lost Alpha.
Lost Alpha. I didn't
Yeah.
vote it for Lost Alpha because it's gonna win anyway. So I'm pretty sure it had.
You got the inside
Really?
scoop on that then, huh? Money is
insane
exchanged
amount
hands.
of downloads, insane amount of downloads and comments. So I'm pretty sure it's gonna win, and nobody heard it from me. And I've gone into the Doom 3 because Doom 3 doesn't get any love. So I voted on Phobos, which is really nice, and I also voted on Star 1088, and the news update came out for a CNC mod, a CNC Red Alert 3 mod.
Is that
What's it called?
Tiberian
General's
Insurrection?
Evolution.
Okay.
And it looks awesome and beyond awesome. I'm gonna paste it in the chat.
How about you, David? What did you vote for?
Well, Forgiven is probably no room in hell.
Okay.
Double Action Boogaloo. That was probably the first
yes.
one. That's like
Nice.
one of the only mods that kind of stuck out to me this year that I actually played. I feel like there was one more, but I can't. It's not coming to mind at the moment. Let's think about it.
All right. Well, what do we got this week for news, for releases? Darren, you want to take that over?
Yeah, well, first on the list is Fake Factory 2013, which is a Half-Life 2. I wouldn't say total conversion, but it's getting there. It's certainly big enough.
It's a kind of a remake, Redux version, and it's the newest version. Unfortunately, the creator wasn't really into the ModDB page because he received a lot of hate here because of his Alex model.
There's a lot of purists, right? It's
Yeah.
mostly people that want, the people are just used to Half-Life 2 being how Half-Life 2 is.
Yeah.
So
For the purists, I'm gonna say that the new version supports a proper, a rather good HDLX version. But if you like the bulimic version, you can use all those too. I'm serious.
Yeah, it's always tricky when you're updating, especially a game as loved as Half-Life 2, when you're updating old assets and things like that and changing things. People can get very, very tetchy about that kind of stuff. It's the same in like the Quake community as well, is very, very particular about that kind of stuff as well. So,
Which I really loved is the new music system. It has this dynamic music system, and it recognizes the pace of the game. If you're under attack, it's gonna paste action music. If nothing is happening and you're just cruising around, it's gonna give you a slow-paced chilling music.
Mhm.
So it's really cool. It's not working 100%, but it's going.
Okay.
It's going.
Nice.
And I have to tell you guys that it's more than 17 gigs, so I recommend the torrent and not raping the ModDB servers. Shame on you. And if you install it, it's around 50 gigs.
Wow, really? 50?
Yep. I
Jeez.
checked.
Damn. That's a lot of high-res textures. Holy crap.
Yeah. It's kind of funny. When I first tried Cinematic Mod, I was like, "Oh, this is really cool. Everything looks pretty." But now I was like, "Ooh, iron sights. I'm pretty easy to please." But it is extremely beautiful. It's worth at least checking out if you don't have like a download cap, or if you don't mind waiting an hour.
Nice. Yeah, it's probably worth mentioning that it's not just
a mod.
Yeah, it's not just a graphics overhaul. It's got actual new mechanics in it as well, hasn't it? Like things like the iron sights and this other stuff.
I disabled those. Those are extremely annoying. And it also has this uber realistic weapon models like MP5. What is an MP5 doing in Half-Life 2?
Oh yeah.
I've disabled those.
I
I've
didn't
enabled
see that,
everything, but disabled those.
So you can kind of make it how you want it, basically. So that's like a mod with options.
Yeah. Is it easy to make those changes? Is it like an in-game menu or something?
There's an application Yeah, it's going to install a link to the application. You can change everything in the application, and the application going to copy the necessary files into the folder, what you're going to need. So it's going to decide what model and what texture you want to use.
Nice.
Right on.
I just
Moving on.
remembered the third mod that I
Oh.
wanted to give a shout out to.
Oh,
Blitzkrieg mod for Company of Heroes. Been having a lot of fun playing that, actually.
Nice.
It's been a few months since I played it, but played it earlier this year.
yeah, that one was pretty popular when it came out. So
Still
then,
is.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're still updating it too.
next on the list is Mafia Sweet Winter 1.0. Who wants to take that one? Because I don't know anything about it.
It's simply a retexture of
Okay.
the whole town. So if you're cruising around, the whole town is in winter.
Did anyone get to play it?
No, I didn't get it to play it. I think it doesn't have custom missions, so it's basically vanilla missions in snow. You can enable snowflakes dropping, and you can have a Santa hat, these kind of stuff, but it doesn't have winter-related new missions yet.
So
He's
something
planning.
in the holiday
Very festive,
theme.
yeah.
Yeah, very festive. That's kind of neat. That's kind of neat how they got. I'm looking at pictures right now. They have wreaths up, Christmas tree in the corner, and some of the pictures.
And I just
My-
realized that there's a link in the README or something like somewhere in this Sweet Winter mod. He mentioned Lost Heaven multiplayer. So it's basically Mafia multiplayer, and it was released a few months ago. Actually, I never heard of it before.
I wish I
And,
could add something, but I've never played any of the Mafia games.
No, me either.
Yeah.
Yeah. My biggest thing with mods like that, I've seen retextures like that all the time on different games. I don't like it when they like add something like snow, but then like when you're walking around, there's no crunch when you're walking.
Yeah.
So it's just like a retexture. That's it.
Yeah.
So and then there's like no footprints. So just small details like that to me bring. Snow.
For example,
snow maps to life.
I was playing Duplicate 3D, and it had this bloody footprints. Oh my god, this is alien technology for this engine.
Yeah.
All right.
So I guess
it's
they
a
are
big
going to
detail.
implement this winter thing into multiplayer too.
It's neat.
We can go to Double Action Boogaloo is
Whoa.
getting a Steam release. Here's your time, guys, to shine.
Yeah. I know David has played Double Action. Darren, did you say you have, or have
I
you not?
didn't get around to it, no, unfortunately.
I played. I'm terrible at preparing. I played Double Action for the first time last night, and first impressions, it was pretty awesome. I liked it a lot. What a lot of people compare it to is the Specialist mod. It has all like the flipping, and you can run on walls, and it's very chaotic. That's the best way I can describe it. So
I believe it's made by some of the people who worked on this Specialist, but I might be just making that up. I want to say it was like one or two of the people worked on it.
you could imagine, it's like a spiritual successor, because no one really made us a Specialist mod for Half-Life 2. So that's really fun. It has a couple different gameplay qualities to it. There's different classes, so like you can be a marksman, or you can be I can't remember the names of all of them, but you can be a brawler. I think a brawler is another one where it's mainly punching, and you get perks if you kill people with punching. There's style points in it too, so the more you kill people using certain style techniques, the more points you get, and then I don't think there's even a list on how many people you've killed. It's the style points. So you can kill people the whole game and get 0 stats, and you can end at the bottom of the list. So that's kind of neat.
I'm just looking at all the trailers here. They're all absolutely insane. I love it.
Yeah. It's They're ridiculous.
I bet they've got
and
plenty of John Woo posters on their walls, the guys who made this.
And then watching that, on the Twitch stream right now, there's guys jumping off the building, having gunfights on the way down to the ground.
Yeah.
You can literally fall and shoot while you're falling. That's the first thing I literally did as I jumped off of a building. And then you have the option to hold E to just respawn. So it's pretty neat. Definitely, the gameplay videos sell this game.
Yeah, they do.
So if you haven't played that, you have to play that. I would say we should play that after the Modcast, but we're already playing No More Room in Hell.
Yeah. Maybe next week. Next month.
Yeah, next month. We have a whole month to decide.
Could do both. I don't know. Depends
Yeah.
how long you want to play No Room in Hell.
Yeah, well, like I've been saying, no one likes No Room in Hell, so I'm not sure why we're playing that.
I just heard of that silly mod. I don't even...
Moving
what's
on.
next?
Red Dawn, Mountain Blade. No, New Dawn. Oh man,
New
I
Dawn.
butchered that.
Red Dawn is a
Red Dawn.
CNC mod.
Go on, guys. See you later. Who played that? Isn't that this is usually AA Ron's time to shine? Anyone play New Dawn?
Unfortunately, I don't own any of the Age of Empires titles, so I have not played it.
Mountain Blade.
It's Mountain Blade.
Warband mod.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm skipping ahead to other things on the list. Yeah, I played the original Mountain Blade. I haven't played Warband. I really should, because Mountain Blade was great.
Yeah.
I was looking at this, and it's not like the others when they go into a completely different kind of universe. For example, they are making stormtroopers from Star Wars, or they are making some kind of other franchise. It's more like a remake of the original and
Okay.
giving more content to it. For example, 3,000 new high quality items and 500 new troops and these kind of stuff.
Nice.
It's more
So
like
there's a lot of new stuff.
yeah,
Just
new
stuff.
stuff, but the main game gonna stay the same, I guess.
I'm probably in Darren's boat. I've played the first Mountain Blade, but I haven't played one of the sequels. So like I'm scrolling through the images here, and I just see a bunch of images, troop trees, and stuff like that. To someone who's probably played it a lot more, there's probably a lot of new stuff in here. Just judging on how much stuff he's added. Yeah.
Yeah, it looks nice. Like, the art looks great. I like it a lot.
Yeah, for all the TKAZO fans out there, he's gonna join us next time, but he's too busy right now.
He's running this little thing called Mod of the Year. Maybe you've heard of it. Don't know.
What's that?
Yeah. Who knows?
What's
Alright, what's next?
what we got?
Mass Effect Unification.
Unification.
For Star Wars Battlefront 2.
Yep. I thought Star Wars Battlefront 2 was completely dead.
But apparently not.
Hey, that's what mods are for.
Yeah, exactly. Let's watch this video. Ooh, waterfalls.
I recognize the vanilla map packs. I think the vanilla maps. So I guess
Yeah.
they
You can tell
only
it's
added
definitely-
characters and the weapon models.
Oh yeah, yeah. That's definitely just characters. And what? Yeah. Do you think they just ported them over, or do you think that's completely custom?
No
I
idea.
mean, they look good. Just watching gameplay right now. Who's played Mass Effect and who's played Star Wars Battlefront 2 on the computer?
I have played them both. Although I couldn't tell you much about Battlefront 2, unfortunately it's been a long time since I played
Yeah.
that. But Mass Effect series, the models here look pretty faithful to what I've seen in the Mass Effect games. You got Geth. It looks like Geth versus everyone else. Oh no, you got a whole species here. So you got collectors as well. Yeah, I mean, you got the Mako there, the bounciest transport vehicle ever designed.
Yeah,
everything there looks good.
it looks like the handle well.
Yeah, I mean, I
Ooh,
guess
available now.
I guess the question is, how does it stand up to like the Mass Effect 3 multiplayer and stuff like that?
Yeah.
But this looks pretty cool.
So quick shout out to them. Hey, keep on doing what you're doing. Looks good. One of us will try to play your mod, so then we actually have something to talk about.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's kind of impossible to install every damn freaking game and install every damn freaking mod.
It's true.
Sometimes
Yeah.
it's incredibly hard to just install a mod if you don't know the mechanics.
I bet you though, David has played it.
Yeah, definitely. I have played every single mod on this list. I don't know where you guys are at. Should probably get on my level.
We gotta get on his
Just
level. Moving on, we have Ancient Empires for Warcraft 3. Ancient Empires for Warcraft 3. How about that? Anyone played that?
I played Warcraft 3. How's that? Yeah,
God.
I've just killed Med as well. Oh dear.
Okay, so Ancient Empires. This is completely new to me, so it's ancient historical real-time strategy for Warcraft 3, Frozen Throne. We're on the first beta.
Age of Empires, yeah.
So it looks like they're taking Warcraft 3 and then making it Age of Empires.
Yeah, kind of. I don't really.
So
see
they have
what
all
it
the
is.
Romans.
Actually, looks pretty cool. I like that.
And
depends on
it's
if you
not
like the
even
gameplay.
his models. He's saying that he has ported some models from a freeware RTS game.
Okay.
So I'm not really sure what's his plan with this mod. It's just a showcase, or he's gonna modify the files. Not sure.
Yeah.
Should have been a much easier job to just modify Age of Empires 3.
Yeah. So it looks like it
That's
is
just my opinion.
mostly ports and all that. But it looks like he's trying to make it so each different groups of people have different kind of qualities and traits to them to actually make it a game. So you could play it and actually have fun. It looks like there's at least some sort of work going into it where he's actually trying to make it fun for people. So if you're into Warcraft 3, give that a shot. It might actually be good.
Making things fun for people. It's always a good goal for a developer.
Unfortunately, No More Room in Hell doesn't make anything fun.
That's sadly true. It goes against our design philosophy.
They usually just make games for people to play. It's kind of like a torture. And let's move on. What do we got next?
It's not a complete
Seamless.
torture because you can kill little kids in it.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. The baby.
Spark that whole
hard to
controversy
kill.
again.
Oh yeah, I
Holy
remember
crap.
that.
Raise your Kotakus.
So much fun. We're gonna have so much fun killing babies after this. Breaking Point, a mod that one of us has actually played. Take it away.
Oh wait,
Tomas.
No More Room in Hell is gonna have a new update next month, and it's gonna have pregnant woman. You can
No way.
kill pregnant women now.
No way.
I could see David just like, I wish I could reach through the internet right now and strangle your face.
Okay, we're taking this to a new level.
Okay,
Okay, let's.
Breaking Point. Let's
Breaking
go.
So, Breaking Point. I think I would be wrong if I said this is pretty much Daisy for Arma 3, but different.
Yep.
So what is it, Tomas?
Well, since I never played Daisy, I just played Breaking Point. I have no idea what's the common. As I was saying before the cast, that some of my friends were playing Daisy and they had this awful experience because Daisy is not exactly a zombie game anymore because the zombies are kind of bugged.
Yeah.
And it's basically a person versus person, not exactly a zombie game. So
PvP survival game with boogie zombies.
Yeah,
Well,
pretty much. Yeah,
Pretty
they
much.
glitch through the floor, glitch through the walls.
On the other hand,
all
I
that good
played
stuff.
this and it has working zombies. By working, I mean kind
As
of
good as
like
you can get with Arma 3.
breakdancing zombies in the middle of nowhere, doing like this. You're like,
doing the rave.
what the
doing
hell?
The rave,
What the
yeah.
hell? What the hell? What is that guy doing in the middle of the?
I love the Arma games, but they're so buggy. And even just the standalone game, so many bugs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's kind of a Bohemia trademark, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll give you a lot of choice, but half of them won't work.
But it looks similar. Just watching some gameplay, I see guys running around with the hatchets. You know, they're doing the hatchet thing. There's the friendly dance in it, if you've ever seen that. You know, people. It looks pretty much like Arma. Daisy.
Yeah.
But maybe some small differences here and there. It looks like it's pretty much trying to be Daisy, but it looks popular. So that's important. It looks like there's a very large player base out for it right now, and it's gaining traction right now. So
Yeah. How does it handle when you fresh spawn in? Do you literally start with nothing, or do you get like a basic kit at the start? Because a lot of these
basic
screenshots,
kit
everyone's
is
like
basically an
completely
axe.
gillied up right from the start.
You have a vest and an axe. That's basically your
Okay, yeah.
survival kit. I recommend chopping all your arms and.
Because I was just wondering, because in the DayZ mod for Arma 2, a lot of mods which came off of that just started spawning players with pretty much whatever they wanted, you know. So you can start with like a ghillie suit and sniper rifle straight away, and I'm just wondering if Breaking Point had gone the same direction.
No.
That's cool.
As I said, I've managed to find some batches and a duct tape and a bloody but really dirty tennis ball. But I wanted to make a rocket out of it, like pure MacGyver style, but I get killed for this extreme treasure.
Hey man, you don't know, tennis balls could be like the prime currency in this game. You just don't know it yet. Someone saw you and they're like, that's mine, yeah.
And I also killed 2 innocent creatures. One of them was, I think, some kind of a sheep, and the other was a snake. And when I killed them and I gathered them their flesh, both of them had give me beef. So it was interesting to see beef coming out of a snake.
it's real. Moving on. We have Penumbra, Necrolog for Amnesia Dark Descent. Who would we got can talk about that?
Yeah, well, I can tell you that the Penumbra games are awesome.
Oh yeah.
I remember the original Penumbra, I think it was Overture, the first one. Such an atmospheric game, super creepy, and it's got one of the best implementations of like interacting with physics objects that I've ever seen in a game, I think. Where like if you want to turn a wheel, you have to like move the mouse in a circular motion while clicking on the object, and you have to like literally produce force with your mouse to actually move objects around, like things like doors as well. You have to like push and pull them with the mouse. It's really nice.
So Necrolog says it's supposed to be like a total conversion of Amnesia Dark Descent to pick up where Penumbra Requiem left off. So then they say you get new quests, objects, and textures in the game, monsters, some new music. So I would say if you've played the Penumbra games, you should pick this up and give that a shot. See how that goes. It looks like it's very well developed. It looks like polished, decently polished mod. If you're a music buff for mods, they have a OST available on their website as well. So
Nice.
you can download the soundtrack and get freaked out. You can have that playing in the background while you're taking a shower or mowing the lawn or dishes.
I do. I play creepy music whenever I mow my lawn. It's got to be done.
You have to lawn your lawn really slowly, like a zombie.
It's really the only
You'll
way to
always
do
be
it.
looking over your shoulder.
Got to scare the crap out of all those blades of grass as these huge blades come towards them. Got to feel sorry for the grass, man. Jeez.
So let's keep on clicking along here. We're moving at a decent pace.
Yeah.
What do we got for updates?
First of all, we have Quake 3 Knockout 1.5 update. This is a really small idea based on Clan Arena. Most of the weapons have splash damage, and instead of damaging the other player, you can move the other player by splash damage. For example, you shoot a rocket under his feet, and you can bounce him off the map. And this is the whole point. You get a space map and a lot of rockets and splash damage weapons, and you have to bounce the guy off the map.
So it's like Super Smash Brothers, but FPS. Basically, is what you're telling me right now.
Kind of.
That sounds amazing.
What was this mod for?
Quake.
Quake 3.
Oh, actually sounds a lot of fun. I want to try that.
Yeah. Is it?
And
Go ahead.
sorry.
No.
Go on.
I was just gonna ask a stupid question. If it's rocket launchers only, but it looks like it's everything like normal.
Yeah, that's one hell of a rocket jump right there. Damn. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of fun. I always wondered like what would happen if you put like Super Smash mechanics into an FPS, just like trying to knock people off platforms and handling death that way. I think that'd be super fun. But yeah, I'll have to check this out.
Oh yeah.
Does look like a lot of fun.
And shout out to the Earthquake blog who mentioned the first Modcast here. And
Oh, nice.
Yeah. Right on.
I don't really find this, but yeah, he mentioned it, and he was really fond of the Modcast, and that we also mentioned Doom Mods too.
We aim to cover everything.
Yeah, we try.
Even if we know nothing
really
about
try.
it.
We'll just be around forever. Our corpses will be continuing to cover news. We have FalloutSaigon. I believe that's one of the mods that came back from the dead this year, if I remember right. It was completely silent for 2 years from 2012.
Oh wow, this looks nice.
FalloutSaigon has a new map, Da Nang, Reaper, Countryside, and yeah, so they're just showing off the new maps that they have for the mod, just showing off some of the progress as of lately. It looks like they're doing a very nice job at keeping people informed now, so that's always good to let us know how things are going. So yeah, they look like they're really coming along nicely on that.
Yeah, just looking at the screenshots on the front here, that looks really, really nice.
Some of their pictures are good. I like on their Da Nang, they have that temple, and that looks pretty sick.
Yeah, definitely.
I
Does
love
anyone-
those trees.
So it's going to be
I
a
want to
Vietnam War
hug them.
mod. So right now what's going through my head is like... I didn't know Thomas was a tree hugger.
Yeah, I wasn't before, but I love this tree.
After this mod, Thomas is a tree hugger. But, you know, I wonder if it's going to be, like a bigger open world or like a deathmatch or like a team... it's probably team deathmatch.
Probably, because Source Engine is not really fond of the big open spaces.
But yeah, it looks nice. They're making good progress. Master Sword continued. If you don't mind, I'm going to take this because I'm a Master Sword
Go for it.
lover. I love Master Sword. So it looks like they're coming up with a new pre-patch map. So for those who are still playing Master Sword, and I believe people are still playing it, there's a new map called Underpath by the Oyster Hippopotami.
That's a good name.
That's a good name, yeah. What am I going to say? So they say it's an old tradeway between Gate City and Underkeep. So that looks like it's really sweet, giving the mod some more playability. And according to what they're saying, it's already on the servers, so you just got to download it. It'll be there. And if you're still playing Master Sword Continued, looks like they're coming out with a patch. You know, they're saying it's still in the making. So that's
the
good.
Old Half-Life mod?
Yeah, Half-Life.
Oh wow, I had no idea it
Gold
was still
Source.
around.
RPG. It's still going strong.
Yeah, I played that. Fuck, jeez, years ago.
I played the living crap out of that back in the day. Oh yeah.
Oh, I missed
So
this
that's
one.
sweet.
It does look fun.
Oh yeah, it's so
Premier
much good.
hitting dragon in the balls simulator right here.
And then we got Mental Omega for Command and Conquer. Who's got the lowdown on that?
I was checking out the new units. This mod is rather old. I think it's from 2005, and they are planning to create a new version, 3.0. They have just released the beta version of this, and adding a lot more stuff. Especially, I was really fond of the idea adding this old Yuris Range, a co-op campaign. I'm really fond of the idea. There's a lot of fractions in it. Let me paste it in with a lot of custom units.
Is that a release?
Check it out.
Oh no, that's a release from 2013 for version 3 public beta. Holy crap! How old is this?
As I said, really old. They started in 2005 with bug fixes for the original expansion.
Damn. Still going.
They have a lot of tanks because it's Red Alert. You gotta have tanks, but I've seen a lot of. Wait a sec.
I was getting confused by their how they list.
They have an
on the website.
aerial
It says
fortress
1/12/2014.
for Talia. They have a flying fortress for Yuri.
That's sweet.
What do you even want? You have Yuri with flying fortress. Also, you have flying med jets, which are amphibious and cannot crush by infantry. These are really fantastic units, and seems like that it had the original 3 fractions, like the Allies, the Soviets, and Yuri, and now we're gonna have 9 of them because every 3 gonna have 3 smaller fractions. For example, we have Allied Japanese troops with these mecha style robots. Really cool stuff.
Trust those Japanese to create giant robots. Who would have thunk?
And the Soviets got more tanks because they had not enough tanks before. All they produce is tanks all the time.
Sweet.
No,
Let's move, I think.
Thief 2 HD texture pack.
just a mention. So if you're playing Thief 2 still, which is perfectly legitimate, texture pack just came out on ModDB for what is it? Thief Gold HD. So what does that do? It's just an HD texture pack. Looks like.
Yeah, I played through Thief Gold a couple of months back on my stream, and this texture pack looks fairly reminiscent of the original textures, just updated. My memory's a little bit hazy, but this actually looks quite nice.
It just looks like decent high resolution textures. It just looks like they're trying to Like
Yeah.
make it so things aren't blurry.
Yeah.
Just scrolling through the pictures, it looks nice. That monastery though, or that church,
Yeah.
looks so dark.
If you haven't played
What
Thief,
engine is this?
I recommend it a lot.
Is this old school Unreal Engine?
No, this is the Dark Engine. It's the same engine as System Shock 2
Oh,
Ah,
and some other games that
Oh.
Looking Glass did back then. I forget.
I love Thief 2. Well, yeah, I haven't played Thief in a long time. I want to go back and revisit it.
hey, there you go. You can
Got an
get
old
into
HD pack now. Yeah.
Yeah, right. You get into the mod and replay it again.
Yeah.
I really tried to get into the dark mod in Doom 3. I just haven't been able to. But that mod itself has community content for that mod, so that's like a Inception level mod. So I've been wanting to try that. But this
Plus,
looks pretty
actually-
sweet too.
actually, the new Thief expansion was made by these guys, these dark mod guys.
Oh really?
Yeah.
That's sweet. That is pretty sweet. Okay, we got next on the list media update for Shadowlands. Another quick mention for that. What's going on here? That's for Call of Duty at World at War. Excuse me.
Yeah, God 5
And-
for simply.
What's going on this mod?
I found this accidentally. I think Captain Shack posted a trailer on the YouTube channel, on ModDB YouTube channel, and it's quite nice. Usually, I get all these incredibly low resolution zombie maps, but this seems like a complete zombie campaign with custom weapons and stuff, and plus objectives and a big, really big map. It's
Yeah.
almost open. There
Yeah,
should be
just Looking at it now, it looks
a map.
sweet.
an overview somewhere.
Yeah, the art looks nice.
Man, I hate to say this because I hate comparing zombie
And then
games
the
to
music. Da, da, na.
Yeah,
So
Left 4
music.
Dead 2, but this reminds me of the campaign of Left 4 Dead 2. Train level.
Yeah,
oh
I can see it. I can see it.
yeah, I can see that too. Ooh, that looks sweet. I don't even know if I have Call of Duty or World at War. They keep Call of Duty games so expensive after they're done in their lifetime. I'm not even going to buy that.
Yeah,
I haven't had a single one out since Modern Warfare.
yeah, I'm the
Nope,
same.
I only have Modern Warfare. I'm in your boat. Hey, but it might give us a good reason to actually buy it. Right on. So we
I think I
got...
bought that for the zombie part too.
Oh yeah, I think that's why anyone bought that. Real mod is next for Far Cry 2, right? Yeah.
Yep.
Now
Yeah,
the realism
because-
mod.
Because Far Cry 2 wasn't real enough.
Yeah, there wasn't enough grass in it.
Yeah, if you install this, if you get shot, you're gonna die in real life.
It goes through your screen into your face. You're screwed. It says real mode, the second bit. Dun dun dun.
The second bit.
The mod aims at making the game a bit more diverse, a bit more realistic, and ultimately more enjoyable by
Yay.
shooting you through your computer screen. The intent was to make clearing checkpoints and guarded areas more tactical, health regeneration lower. Weapon damage has been increased. So it looks like if you're just getting into Far Cry, this is not the mod to pick up and play.
Yeah.
So we can probably suggest trying Far Cry 2 first of all, and then going back into the mod to see if you like it. So it looks, I'd say, if you want a challenge, give this a shot.
Nice.
Looks intense though.
Yeah, if they have managed to actually make the oh my god, what was I going to say? I've just completely blanked. The areas that you take over in Far Cry 2, generally there's a pattern where you can just run in, kill everyone and take it over, and it's super easy. And the gameplay just kind of repeats itself for every single one. So if they've actually managed to add some spice there, have some different gameplay for each one, then this will be a mod worth trying, I think. Because it did get a little bit repetitive after a while, just going into an encampment, just shooting everyone and then moving on.
Yeah. Also, the weapons seemed really nerfed, so this might be a good idea to increase the weapon damage.
Yep.
I really hated that. But the worst part was always repairing the car, always repairing your weapon, repairing
that wrench,
everything.
though.
It's a repairing simulator.
Yeah.
So there's no way to tell how long this is going to take for the rest of our podcast, but just so everyone knows, we have a server up, courtesy of D-Man right now for the post-game show. So if you haven't got No More Room in Hell installed, make sure you get it installed via Steam. It's easy. You click, you download it, you wait, and then we'll play with you. Get it downloaded if you're on the stream, and we'll all play with you. We'll be in there. We have a whole 13 people watching now. So those 13 people,
4 of them will be able to play.
So hopefully we can all get in there.
You can play with the ModDB celebrities.
Oh, really? Deus Ex mod.
Ooh.
What do we got? GMDX. What's that all about?
Enhancement mod designed primarily for immersive sim enthusiasts and Deus Ex fans.
Is Deus Ex 1 or Deus Ex Human Revolution?
Deus Ex 1, because
Deus Ex,
apparently everybody hates 2. For some reason.
I
wasn't that
Human
bad.
Revolution. It was fun.
I haven't played it yet.
But the
You haven't
biggest
played
mod
Deus
community
Ex?
is in Deus Ex.
Get on that.
Who hasn't played it? Raise your hand.
Hey.
Who said
Oh
that?
no, I didn't.
Get off this show.
I'm in that group. Like I said, I'm trying to go through old mods, and I'm starting with Doom, so lay off.
Yeah.
I'm going through where it belongs, or where it's important.
I mean, not to get too much off topic, but Deus Ex is one of my favourite games of all time. Definitely.
I'm sorry, I feel bad.
Although this mod looks a little bit crazy. Lots and lots
I'm
of
not even sure what's
explosive
going on
weapons. Yeah. It's like Deus Ex is meant to be a kind of stealth and... Yeah.
Just a bunch of blood and guts on the floor. What's going on? Is this like story mode, or is this it? Like
It's basically the
multiplayer?
Deus Ex 1 story mode, but you're gonna get more options. For example, on the first mission, I think you get a stealth option and a sniper option. And in this case, probably you're gonna get a rocket launcher and go full frontal action instead of just sniping and stealth, which I don't really approve, to be honest.
Yeah, it's definitely not normal
But probably
for the game.
the rocket launcher is not the only option here. It's just showcasing.
Yeah, I mean, one thing which would be nice, I don't know if they've done it or not, would be improving the handling of the weapons. That's one thing where Deus Ex really sucks. All the guns have a huge cone of fire unless you put points into that particular skill, and none of them feel particularly good to actually use. But if they've made some improvements there, then this could be something to look at, perhaps.
We got a couple user testimonials on the ModDB page. GMDX feels more like the game the designers intended than the wonderful but flawed product that hit the shelves in 2000 by Wildcat Phoenix. And then a true remastered edition of the original Deus Ex. From small things such as breakable sensitive objects like in Human Revolution to significant enhanced changes to the gameplay and graphics. Also, yes, lots of bugs and issues have been fixed in this mod. So if you don't like the bugs, play it. Simple.
Sweet.
What we got here? Who's a Diablo fan? We got Awakening. We got this mod. This is just an update from Noctis, posted on ModDB on the 8th. It looks like they added some more basic items. Is this like a mod that they're pulling from like ground up? Because they're just adding Battle Sword, Great Battle Axe, and Battle Staff, and War Mace now. Interesting.
Yeah, Don't know. I mean, I haven't played any of the original Diablos for a very long time.
Oh yeah.
But this looks... I mean, I enjoy Diablo a lot, so more weapons is always nice.
Yeah. They definitely say it's for the original Diablo. It's based on the latest patch, version 1.09. And it looks like they're it's just kind of picking up after the end of the game. So it just aims to make the game, longer. If you like Diablo, the original one, it looks like you get some more gameplay out of this, adding some more features and making it more fun. That whole mod thing.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like it's just a solid update, patch 6.9 that they released here. I haven't played it, so I can't speak to it, but if you play the mod, pick up the newest version.
Cool.
What's next?
Next we have the Killer App mod, version 1.1a for Tron 2.0. How's that for numbers?
Wow.
It's not 1.2 yet,
full.
but it's more than 1.1. This is more like a bug fix for 1.1 because Disney just released old school Disney games on Steam, and they are buggy, and I mean buggy as hell. If you install Tron 2.0, it's gonna ask a disc on Steam.
Wow, that QA. Yeah.
And if you install this mod, it's gonna solve a lot of Steam bugs.
Okay.
So I really recommend this if you were a fool and you bought a Steam version.
Because the actual game though is pretty fun. I didn't actually complete it, but I did play it when it came out, and it's got some really cool set pieces in it. Especially if you're like a PC builder kind of guy who understands hardware. It's got a lot of cool ideas. Like there's a level where you're walking around and you're overclocking the CPU from the inside, and the CPU is like shown as this giant pyramid in the center, with like all this energy going into it, and you're slowly walking around the sides, turning on all these different valves and everything, and all this data's going into it. It's really, really cool ideas. It's,
and as far as I remember, this was one of the first games with kind of realistic bloom in it.
Yeah.
And then became the Age of Bloom.
One of the things I noticed on the page, though, they said that it's not compatible with online multiplayer. Just as a fair warning before you install the mod. So it looks like, it's some good stuff. It fixes Tron. I gotta try that game out. You have me interested after you told me about the overclocking thing.
I can't speak to the gameplay because it's been so long, but I remember it being very visually appealing.
It's a masterpiece, I can assure you.
Cool. Next up, we have got Get Wrecked version 077 for Arma 3.
Wrecked.
Someone obviously watches a lot of Twitch. So this is a vehicle mod, if I remember rightly. Yeah, vehicle combat sandbox for Arma 3.
Ooh.
I really want to try this out, but I just haven't got around to it yet. It looks really fun. And go-karts, of course. Of course, go-karts. I mean,
because
yeah.
go-karts are really effective against tanks.
Any modern military simulator has go-karts.
That's such a great picture. The dude lining up with the other guy. And one guy's in a go-kart, and the other guy's in like a tank?
Yeah.
With sandbags attached to the front of it. Yeah. I'm down
I
with
got
this.
my money on the go-kart guy.
I don't even have Arma 3, and I kind of want it now for this.
This sounds like a lot of fun.
DLC, and I was like, money, I want this. That looks sweet.
It's like a hover Humvee or something, or a quad bike. The last picture on the ModDB page.
That looks sweet. Wrapping up, we gotta finish up here sometime. Don't want to make this 2 hours. Tactical Ops 3.1 for Insurgency. So is this a mod for a mod?
For Insurgency. No, for the indie.
I still consider Insurgency a mod. So what's this about? Tactical Ops.
Is this for the actual mod?
It's for the indie game, I think.
Oh, it's
For the indie game, people, believe me, please.
So it's basically a Nightfall mod. It says so. Basically, Insurgency at night. You get some night vision. It looks like new textures, new weapons, sounds, bug fixes, and all that good stuff. It looks like they're coming out with their own skins and weapons too. If you got,
I'm not
So
really sure
Nightfall-
why did they change the weapon skins. I
Nightfall
mean,
was
the
Insurgency's
textures.
official latest patch, I thought.
So I haven't played Insurgency still, but I think I have to buy it now because the mod's coming out for it. They've updated some sounds and they've updated some of the UI pieces for the mod. So yeah,
Cool. Get your night
Good
vision.
stuff. Yeah.
Yeah,
Gonna need it.
it's for the Nightfall DLC, and it's a skin
Yeah.
and a model pack, as our busy little bee just said on the chat.
Yeah, because Insurgency Nightfall was actually their official latest patch. So this looks like a reskin for some of the things in that patch.
Nice.
Sweet.
Next up, we got Napoleonic Era for Age of Empires 3. As you can see here, there are Napoleonic Era people.
Ooh.
What a coincidence.
I like how they just pull the picture of like Napoleon and all the generals and everything. And we're just going to use that as the banner for the ModDB page. So, Age of Empires 3, still getting mods, huh?
The game that will not die. Ever.
Yeah, right?
I so hated that game because troops are going through each other.
Uh,
I so hated that. But it's a good game,
the clipping.
nonetheless.
We got any, looks like you got a video on it.
Yep, played it now.
What's going on there?
Looks like they've got the proper like rank and file troops with rifles. Looks pretty cool.
It's always good for history buffs.
Yeah.
Don't you hate that when you're going through a game and you're like, there were not watches in the Napoleonic era?
Yeah,
Actually, I could be wrong about that.
it could be. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
But it
good.
looks intense. Dude, that guy is curb stomping him.
Not as intense as
Wow.
the music.
Is that just an Age of Empires 3 commercial that they have on their website, on their ModDB page? No, wait.
I couldn't tell you.
That's... Oh, man, I just screwed up big time. I was watching, like, a commercial for Age of Empires 3. Because I clicked the Age of Empires. Oh, man, I'm stupid. Oh, man. So, like, here I was, like, thinking, I was, like, watching, oh, this is Napoleonic, blah, 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 blah. And then, like, that guy has a samurai sword.
Yeah, man.
Okay.
Japanese
Now I'm on the
invaded
video.
France, didn't you hear?
This is old news.
This is
Okay,
the
so
true
it's just like
story
a
of
slideshow.
Napoleon attacking Japan.
So if you like Age of Empires 3 and you like Napoleonic troops, if you'd prefer that in your game, pick that up. Moving on, Supreme Battlefield 3.5.1 for Supreme Commander.
Supreme Commander. Or as I like to call it, battle of watching icons do battle, because you can't fit everything on the screen. That's the main problem I had with this game, is that when you zoomed in to see the action, it was really cool, but to actually play the game, you had to zoom out to the tactical view pretty much all the time. And, yeah. And that was just icons moving around everywhere instead of actual units. It kind of killed it a bit for me. But this looks cool. I like the artwork here.
Supreme Battlefield.
Maybe
The bloom,
it would be
though.
a good idea to optimize the explosions, because the bloom is horrible.
Yeah, it's
It's
just
really aggressive.
overpowering. Wow. Anyone play? So you played Supreme Commander. For those like me who don't know, what about Supreme Commander? Do you think Battlefield makes better?
Let's see here. Let's go back to the front. Let me read it.
We did a research, folks.
Yes. Yes, we did. So, is it a graphical overhaul mod? Oh, here we are. Retexturing and effects and particles in Supreme Commander Forged Alliance. Okay, so yeah, it's like a graphical overhaul mod, I guess then.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember what the original game looked like. But
Hasn't THQ always been good for supporting mods? I feel like they've been decent.
I can't think of any instances where they haven't, which is probably the other good way to look at it.
Yeah.
You always hear about big companies like sending cease and desists and all this ridiculous stuff to mod people.
Don't get me started.
Yeah, but I don't remember THQ ever doing anything like that. So
Valve does that cease and desist stuff all the time.
Oh yeah, about that. I just uploaded.
Moving on. Let's get
No,
our
not moving on. I uploaded a launcher pack for the new CNC pack on Origin. I think it's called Ultimate Pack, something like that. And EA just changed all the launchers, so none of the CNC games support any kind of mod. So this is a launcher pack. You just have to replace the EXEs, and you have mod support. I'm going to link it in the ModDB post list later on. Sorry about it. Let's move on.
Yeah. Well, that sounds cool, but it gives you another example of how crappy EA is. Don't kill me, EA.
they're on their way.
I can see the red spot behind you.
I was just gonna say they're probably gonna crash through my window here any second now. There's been so many hate messages written on this keyboard about EA, but this isn't about them. This is about mods. So let's go to MapGen. Tomas, I think this is your baby.
No, it's Daz's baby.
Daz's
baby. Quake
Go for
hype.
It has his highs.
Yeah.
Exactly, his baby.
So,
Or maybe
for those of you
both.
that follow the Quake scene, recently there's been a trend in the community of doing map jams almost every weekend, if not then at least once a month, where a bunch of mappers will get together. There'll be a set theme. So for instance, this map jam was Zerstora themed. Zerstora was a mod for Quake which came out in 1997, I think. It's basically blood and metal themed, lots of harsh levels.
Zerstora.
Yeah, I can't say it properly, I'm English.
It's
What happened
German,
was
right?
we got for 6 maps out of it. Most of them are absolutely brilliant to play. They're all really fun.
Are they any question?
Sorry? You cut out there for a second.
Oh no, I was just wondering if they're any good. I think you answered my question. Go on.
Yeah, well, one of them's mine. I should put a disclaimer in there.
Oh.
But people seem to enjoy it well enough. It's definitely
This is
worth
why
checking
we're
out and playing.
Actually, advertising it's Daz's.
It does.
Wow.
It does require the Quake Spasm engine to get the best results from playing it, because it uses a couple of Quake Spasm features like fog and updated map detail limits and all that good stuff. But when it comes down to it, it's just a really fun map pack with some great levels in it, and everyone should check it out if you own Quake.
And Quake is $10 on Steam, so it's not very expensive. So buy it.
Don't buy it on Steam if it doesn't have music.
It'll go down to like $2 or $3 at Christmas, I'm sure, if you can't resist that impulse purchase.
Right.
Does this have anything to do with Quake Live, or is that something completely different? It's just Quake standalone Quake.
Yeah,
Standalone,
this is the original 1996
Okay.
Quake.
Quake
Keep my
Live
dream alive.
is the reloaded version of Quake 3, and it's kind of free. It was a browser game, but it's now a proper game because the developers have no idea about developing a browser game since Carmack has left the whole company.
True.
Sorry
Figure me
about
being
that,
the-
but this is true.
The guy who's been to QuakeCon 3 years has no idea about Quake.